you need to take it a lot. And nutrients are essential for our growth, energy, and health. And always remembers that our body, it needs nutrients. It doesn't need medicine, it doesn't need drugs. So before birth, when we are still in our mother's wombs, we grow into baby with the help of nutrients. As we grow from childhood to adulthood, nutrients is the ones that continue help us to grow, stay strong, and stay healthy. So without enough of nutrients, if we don't get enough, so you can see there are some people which are who are very healthy, some are not, some energetic, some with allergies. So you can definitely see it in people around you. Like there are some people who are on medical leave all the time, especially when the weather changes, while others they can just stay very strong and never take an MC throughout the year. So like what happened in the end of last year, it rained a lot in Singapore. You could see so many people getting sick. And if your immune system is not that strong, right, you can catch it also when you are around those people. So what I want to see, focus here is with proper of nutrients and correct of enough of nutrition, we can feel energetic and stay well. But when nutrients are lacking, our cell will protest. They slow down, and we start to feeling unwell or unhealthy, even we are not technically sick. It's not because we are lack of medicine, it's because we are lack of nutrients. So how does our body handle this? Our body is very amazing. It will absorb what is all good and breaks down what is not and remove all of the waste. It has been working so hard for us. But do we supporting it properly? We don't. Instead, what we do, we run to doctors when we are sick, hoping them can to give us something to solve the problems. But actually, they just treat the symptoms, not the root cause. So I give a very simple example. People with eczema, how you solve it? Go to doctors, you go to pharmacy, you take steroid, you take antihistamine. And those with period pain, we rely on painkillers every month, right? We hoping them to solve all of the problems. But is it solved with the root cause? Do we go and like understand what is the causes for all of this issue? We don't. Because from a young age, we are taught, if you are sick, go to doctor. Who teaches us to maintain a healthy foundation before we get sick? Rarely does anyone tell us to focus on nutrients or preventions. So that's why we are all here today to know how to manage our health with proper nutrition to help ourselves or people around us to live a better life. So why we need health supplements? First, most of us nowadays, our diet is not that good, not that balanced, right? It means that we cannot get enough nutrient from just diet, from just food. That's why supplements come in because it can at least fill the gaps and support the overall well-being. And some lifestyles or life stages it need extra support. For example, pregnancy, old age, definitely we need higher nutrients for our health. And for athletes, they might need more like nutrients for muscle or for joint. And when you are having specific medical conditions, extra nutrients can help our body to function better. And also different nutrients can help in different types. Like for example, we all know that DHA can help in brain development. And when a person struggling with constipations, they might find like fiber-rich supplements or probiotic can help. And also prevention is always better than cure. So supplements can help to support a long-term health and reduce the risk of chronic disease. So eat well, exercise, go for a regular checkup, and supplements are a simple way to support your body daily needs and help you to stay healthier for longer. And actually, everything is interconnected. First, if your diet is poor, unbalanced, your body won't get the enough nutrient it needs to stay sharp and function at its best. So what happens next? You feel tired and you struggle with poor quality sleep. You are tired, but you cannot sleep. Or even you are sleep, you're not able to enter the deep stage, which you cannot obtain the quality sleep as we so call. And issues like indigestion, constipation, skin problems start to show. Especially with skin, it's really, really obvious. So I shared this before, like you can see people who are under long-term stress or suddenly face a big life setback can have their skin go from good to very bad overnight. So you can see this also during Chinese New Year. We eat a lot of Chinese New Year snacks, right? Which are high in fat, sugar. Of course, a lot of Chinese New Year snacks which high in sugar or processed meat or high fat, and we take lesser water during Chinese New Year. We prefer to go for those like sweet beverage instead of water. So you don't have to tell me. You can feel what happened to your body, to your skin. Some of you might even notice like your body is getting heaty and you find yourself falling sick more often. So what you put into your body can directly reflect on how you look. But there is a good news. Your body knows what to do. But the first thing is you need to provide it with what it needs. Give it the right, proper nutrients, and it will take care for the rest. And all of this, right, will just be solved. So let's move to our focus for tonight, which is our blackcurrant seed oil. It's always one of our best-selling products. Yeah, and it's an essential source of omega-6 to support a healthy circulations and better skin health. So the key here is it contains of GLA, which is gamma-linolenic acid. So it's an omega-6 fatty acid you can find in many vegetable-based oil, including evening primrose oil, blackcurrant seed oil, broad seed oil. And GLA, why is it so important? It's for our brain, your bone, reproductive health, and metabolism. And it's also a key to stimulate your hair and skin growth. So that's why you can see so many people eat their hair growth with blackcurrant seed oil. And later on, right, let's look at how our testimonials share, okay? They have a very, very good sharing on how blackcurrant seed oil benefits them. And GLA can support our body natural resistance, anti-inflammatory effects. So as we all know that actually all of the disease, illness start with inflammation. Chinese we call 发炎. So why is inflammation a problem? When you are sick or you get hurt, actually our body gets red, swollen, or warm in certain place to fight with the problems. So this is what we call inflammation. So it's like your body alarm saying, like, hey, something is wrong here. But sometimes the alarm stay on for too long or gets too loud and it start to hurt you instead of helping. So how does our blackcurrant seed oil help? So because of this, it has a special ingredient, special helper called GLA. So it's a superhero that can goes into a body and calms the alarms down. So it stops the bad guys that makes the inflammation worse. Second, it will tell your body to relax. So the swelling, the redness can go away and improve the blood flow, which can help you to feel like less stiff and less sore. And also, second, it can help with your relieve discomfort associated with women's monthly cycle. Again, because of this GLA, GLA is something really, really, really good. It can help our body to produce it, just for info, to produce prostaglandins, E1. So these components, right, these compounds can help your body to regulate hormone balance and reduce inflammation. So for those who are having symptoms of PMS like menstrual cramps, mood swing, bloating, actually is all links to hormonal imbalance and inflammation. So what you need something to relieve the inflammations, right? So you need GLA. Then you can get it from our blackcurrant seed oil. It can help you to feel more comfortable for women, yeah, more comfortable, balanced during that monthly cycle to soothing the inflammations and support hormone regulation. And besides GLA, right, actually blackcurrant seed oil, it consists of also ALA, alpha linolenic acid. So it contains ALA and also GLA. It can support our body from fat metabolism to body ability to process to and burn fat. So our body will use fat as a fuel, right, as energy. But sometimes it needs extra help to burn the fat properly and turn it into energy also. Because of this ALA, GLA, it can help your body to turn it into energy, turns fat into energy. That's why you can feel more energetic, strong, more active. And next, it can keep your body fat in check. So like cholesterol, so your heart stay healthy. It can help with a circularity health also, and make sure that your body is using the fat in right way. It doesn't store too much, which it can help to support the overall fat management in the body. Okay, so a little on omega-6. Both, I believe that you all have heard about omega-3, omega-6 before, right? Some of you might be very familiar with it. And both of it are essential fatty acid, which means that your body cannot produce by own self. So we need to get it from external sources like from our diet. So and then some of you might questions like too much of omega-6 can trigger inflammation, right? So, but the key is, yeah, during our in our school, right, we always heard about like too much of omega-6 is no good because it can actually cause more inflame in your body, and more disease will caused by omega-6. But the key is you need to make sure that you are getting the omega-6 from the right sources. So the right source is very important because not all of the omega-6 are the same. The most commonly consumed one is arachidonic acid, we call it AA lah. It can be found in meats, eggs, dairy products. And this particular omega-6 fatty acid is important for your muscle, brain development, and for your healthy nervous system. But our body, actually, it doesn't need such high amount of arachidonic acid. When we consume in excess, it may cause inflammations. So on the other hand, GLA, gamma-linolenic acid, is from plant-based sources like vegetable oils, nuts, seeds. It has anti-inflammatory effects and can support overall health. So enough sufficient of GLA is very important because it can help to neutralize and reverse the inflammations that caused by high of arachidonic acid in the body. Okay, so to make it simple, if you cannot understand, so you just think in this way. Our body, it needs certain ingredient to stay balanced and feel good. One of the ingredient is GLA because it can help your body from getting too heated or inflamed. But sometimes, if there is too much of another ingredient called arachidonic acid, AA, it can actually stop the body from making too much of GLA. When that happens, it messes up the balance and we might feel more heated or have more inflammation. So that's why it's important to make sure that we are getting enough of GLA to help our body to stay cool and calm and fight with all of the inflammation. So this is just this is what I got from Singapore population. As of January, as you can see, the female population was around 3.17 million, and close to 79% of the female populations are in 15 to 64 age group. So we all know that during this stage, many women will face a common health challenges: menopause, menstrual discomfort, PMS. So all of this issue actually is a natural part of life for many women, and it's very common. As you all can see here, this also I take it from research, a study. 90% of the women have menstrual discomfort for at least one day, and 27% of them experience discomfort throughout their menstruation. So if you have experienced it before, right, you know how menstrual pain, how period pain can be. It's seriously uncomfortable. And the worst part is it happens every month. So it's like you need to deal with a constant reminder that your body is going through something tough. Just like the time when you have got a big project to complete, but you cannot focus because of the cramp in your stomach. And you know what? On average, right? I searched that before because, yeah, I think period pain is something very like serious discomfort for women, right? So I searched it before when I was little. So I go and search. So how many will have period for women for how many years, on average? Women have periods for about 40 years of their life. It's 40 years, So it's often said, don't try to defeat a woman because she bleeds every month for about 40 years of their life. And they still survive, right? And the fact is, actually, some country they are implement menstrual leave. So this is evidence enough that menstrual discomfort is very, very common among women. So if you are experiencing this all this while, or you know that people around you have this issue, please, you need to try something. Since if you already tried many of the things and you change your diet, you exercise a lot, but the problem is still there, yeah, maybe we need to seek from supplement. We need something like GLA, which is a very good omega-6 that comes into our body to help you to reduce the inflammation and for hormonal balance. Okay, and a lot of women are experience PMS. It can really mess with your emotion, your body, behavior around certain times of months. Some guys that can be really annoying when they see women getting upset. They will say like, let's just ignore her. She's about to get her period. Yeah, even guys, right? They know ladies can get a little emotional or not as stable before our periods hit. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really feel this way because I've always had a bit of short temper. Uh, just kidding lah. But I have this one experience, right? A few years ago, one times only before this. I remember the feeling is really, really strange. Like I got frustrated with the smallest thing. For example, I got mad when the people in front of me were working too slow. Or I would get irritated by the way people talk. Normally, I won't even notice this thing, but during that time, they just set me off. And I will feel so down about the smallest thing, like, become very emo. Even on the very smallest thing, I don't know why. Like you are watching some video, but you feel like want to cry because you think they are so pitiful. But everything back to normal once my period come. So it's like you turn into someone that you don't even recognize. And honestly, I know that none of us want to go through that, right? But who knows, it's due to hormones. Sometimes we can't really control that. That's why we need supplements. We need blackcurrant seed oil. And each soft gel contains 40 mg of GLA. And I've shared with you all the benefits of our GLA and with several health conditions in our body, including women monthly cycle, and also helps to support our natural body resistance, like control inflammation. It can facilitate blood flow, maintain a healthy circulations, and also apart from women monthly cycles, right, it's also beneficial to everyone who want to enjoy a better heart health. And I know can help with monthly cycle, better skin, and because GLA, right, it can help to improve our skin integrity, maintain overall skin health, and has anti-inflammatory effect, and also promote stronger hair and nails. As an omega-6 fatty acid, GLA can coat the hair and nails, promoting healthy growth. So imagine it like a protective coating that stop your hair from getting too dry and breaking. It can enhance hydration, helps your nails to grow stronger and also shinier so that they can look nice and healthy. So I will leave this to our testimonial to share later on. And so some of you might question, so what is the difference between your blackcurrant seed oil and also evening primrose oil? So for evening primrose oil, it contains about 8 to 10% of GLA, and for our blackcurrant seed oil, it contains 15% of GLA. So this can allow us to take a fewer or smaller capsules to get the right dosage. So it's like a more cost-effective options lah. And because due to ALA and GLA, it can help also provide a broader benefits like omega-3. It can support also with the fat metabolism. So it's a wider range of benefits. And a quick updates here. To ensure more stable supply, high quality of our black currency oil, right, we are making a small changes. So our black currency oil it will be now made in Fiji. But don't worry, everything else stay the same. We are using the same active ingredients, same quality, and same benefits that you will love. This is just a change where the place of origin, country of origin, and there's nothing changes on the ingredients, quality, and so on. So you can still continue to enjoy the same product with confidence. And this will apply to the stock starting tomorrow. So, so it's suitable so you can see here, for ladies below 35, you may consume black currency oil to manage your monthly cycle discomfort. So I would suggest for if you have menstrual pain all this while, at the beginning, you take 3 soft gels per day. You take 3, okay? And you all know that supplements, it won't change your body conditions after you take it for 1 week, 2 weeks. All of it takes time and you need to be patient, okay? And it depends on your body condition. Once the condition your period pain is resolved and or back to normal, right, you can consume one soft gel for general maintenance or to supplement your GLA needs. And since we already touched on period pain, right, for those who are with menopause, also you can take with our black currency oil, or you want to take with seed oil, also can. But first your digestive system need to get right, so LB is very important. Then can only ensure that all of the nutrients you take can be absorbed. So LB, the currency oil or seed oil, Calmate Plus, and also DORS is very important for those who are undergoing menopause. And of course, men, you need to take it as well because it can help to support metabolism, circulatory, immune health, and also healthy skin. You want more hair, right? Hair and also a healthy nails. So both women, that's why I say it's a must for both women and also men. Okay, so that's all on the sharing on black currency oil. So if you have any questions, just type in chat box. I will be back later on to answer your questions. So I will now pass back to our MC first. Over to you, Jocelyn.
Thank you, Jeannie, for the wonderful and insightful session. Your expertise and passion really shine through, and I'm sure everyone here has gained valuable knowledge on how supplements can support our well-being. We really appreciate your time to share your wisdom with us today. So, next up, we will have 4 inspiring individuals who will share their personal experience on how our blackcurrant seed oil have positively impacted their lives. So let's dive right in. First, let's invite Summer, who has gained a lot of benefit from our blackcurrant seed oil. Summer, the floor is yours.
Hi everyone, my name is Summer. I am a mother of two. So giving birth and holding your baby in your arms is actually one of the most incredible, the best feeling in the entire life. But no one really warns you about the toll it takes on your body. Like the whole process is so intense, right? Your body goes through so much. For instance, like the calcium from our bones is used to build our baby's bones. And also the milk that we produce from ourselves, right, actually comes from our own nutrients. So, being like a new mother, the stress on the body from childbirth, breastfeeding, interrupted sleep and caring for a newborn is really overwhelming. And around 4 months postpartum, my hair started falling out like crazy. I am not exaggerating because you can see over here, it's as though I just showered all of my 5 dogs at once. And every shower, every time I blow dry my hair, right, it felt like a nightmare because like there will be hair all over. So this is really scary. In fact, I didn't even realize how bad it was until I look back and did a comparison at my photos between the first and my second pregnancy. So as you can see over here, right, on the left side, okay, is actually the before. I was a bit shocked when I saw this picture because like, you mean I was this botak? And honestly, I didn't even realize until I did this comparison. like, so because I was really desperate, I started taking blackcurrant seed oil. So on the after photo, right, you can see that I mean, of course I still shed, but the bulk patch is no longer there. And honestly, I feel that it also makes a huge difference. So you can see the next picture. Can you see the baby hair growing? So yes, both pregnancy, my hair did grow back, but you can see from the picture, right, the quality of the hair is a lot thicker and the volume is a lot more. Okay, so I mean, despite being having the hair fall, right, I actually try to increase my dosage from 2 to 4 blackcurrant seed oil. So you can see the next picture. Can you see the difference? This is just a couple of days difference. So um like that is a lot of difference. In fact, you can see it's like actually decreased by a lot. Yeah. So over time, with the baby hair growing back, right, the texture also feel a lot better, a lot healthier. And if you know anyone, right, who is going through the same phase, right, I highly recommend them to give blackcurrant seed oil a try. In fact, up to today, right, I'm still taking it because of its many benefits. And just one more thing is, like, from young, right, I have really very brittle nails. Like, in fact, that if you were to like just flip it back and forth, right, I would be able to like cut it on its own. So now it doesn't break off anymore. Yeah.
Thank you, Summer, for sharing your heartfelt story. Postpartum hair loss is a challenge that many women face, and thank you so much for sharing with us today because it's truly inspiring to hear how blackcurrant seed oil has helped you regain not just your hair but also your confidence. Your experience is a reminder that healing takes time, but using the right support and the right supplement can make all the difference. So, thank you again, Summer. So next, let's hear from Kylie, who has seen remarkable improvements since she used blackcurrant seed oil. Kylie, we are so excited to hear your journey.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Kylie. Okay, so I'm not sure about you all, but I never really paid much attention to my hormone because, I never thought that hormonal issue is something that we need to care about. It sounds like something only the elderly need to deal with. Since puberty, I actually struggled with weight and I didn't like how I look. So I tried everything, every method the internet had to offer, whether be it healthy or not, just to lose a few kilos, and I want to feel more confident about my own body. So eventually, I had irregular periods from a very young age, but I never connected it to my poor nutrients intake. I started, do intermittent fasting. I do, skip carbohydrates, lots of things, but I never really connect all these issue, my poor body condition, to my nutrients intake. So along with that came constant breakouts, severe hair fall, and eventually infertility. And, I thought that infertility might not be just from whatever that I eat on a daily basis. So after 5 years of marriage and struggling to conceive, I had no one else to blame, but, I thought it was just not fated to be a mother. So in 2019, December, I started taking advanced borax seed oil because Malaysia doesn't have blackcurrant seed oil that time. And also I took it together with our Max 5-day plan, but hoping to lose some weight. You see, my intention never changed. I still hope that I could lose some weight for an upcoming event. But within 2 months, something unexpected actually happened. My period returned regularly. Something so normal for others felt like a miracle to me because I was used to having my cycle only a few times a year. So I always tease at myself, I don't need a lot of menstrual pad. I only had my cycle few times a year. And then another miracle actually happened. I got pregnant, but only knowing it at 16 weeks. I have no discomfort, and it was a very comfortable pregnant journey. But then I already gone through all the difficult part of pregnancy, first trimester in my life, without knowing it. But it's good that, I feel very relaxed about the pregnancy. But then not that great if I don't know how to take care of myself. Because I still had, late nights and I still take alcohol, not knowing that I was pregnant. So 9 months later, I welcomed my baby boy. Life was great until 2020 when Bso oil actually went out of stock in Malaysia. So my cycle became irregular again. So I shared with Jeannie and Jocelyn about my cycle because I traced and tracked ever since I got pregnant and knowing it too late. So I know that I really need to keep track of my cycle even though they don't want to come regularly. So you can see in 2020 during the 2022 during the Bso when out of stock, then you can see my cycle went haywire again. From 12 days to 46 days, anytime is still better than before because those days they could just visit me like three to 4 months once. But you can see my cycle just went haywire again. And a clear sign that my body still needed support. So instead of questioning, because when things happen like that, sometimes people will question, hey, are you or your body dependent on the product, right? I know a lot of people would think that if the supplements can help you, do you think that your body will be depending or relying on the product? But what I see from my perspective is I saw it is something that my body needs and genuinely help me. So as we know, when something is wrong with our body and we cannot figure it out, we need to seek external support like supplements, or maybe some people will go for medications, but supplements in a way is a more gentle and natural approach. So once we provide our body with the right nutrients, it will work for us. And then when I discovered black currency oil in Singapore, right, I still need all the GLA, whatever A. So I bought it from Singapore. As we know, the length of menstruation cycle varies from woman to woman, but on an average, period occurs every 28 days. Of course, there would be some, plus and minus based on your lifestyle, based on your diet. And then I ordered mine on the app and you can see how irregular it was. It was all over the place. Sometimes 43, 13 days, 46 days. But as we know, a normal cycle should be 28 days. We shouldn't embrace your irregular cycle. So with black currency oil, not only did my menstrual cycle improve, but my hair fall also reduced significantly. I used to fear camera capturing photos. I'm very petite and very short, so it's very easy for photographers to take photo of my scalp. Yeah, and my husband is very tall. He's around 30 cm taller than me. So I feel very inferior when people can see my scalp. So the moment I realized I have better hair growth was my makeup artist who have been doing makeup for me for many years told me that I don't need touch up on my scalp as much anymore. So a lot of time I might not have a very good testimonial photos for my hair fall because I was very skeptical and conscious about people seeing a botak kali lah. like someone didn't realize she was botak. So, but I was consciously knowing that I was botak. So I refused to have any photos taken. But if you know me long enough, you will know that, I have very, very thin hair. But if you can see right now, yeah, you can barely see my scalp after consuming the right nutrients and also use the right shampoo lah. Okay. So I feel more confident about, not only my skin, my hair, my nails, how the product actually helps with my health and also my look, because balanced hormone don't only means regular cycle, they mean better skin, stronger hair, and happier me. That's all for my sharing. Thank you.
Thank you, Kylie, for sharing your experience. Your story really demonstrates how balancing hormones can have a powerful effect on our overall health and not just on hair growth, but also on our confidence. So it's really wonderful to hear how you have embraced this change and how our blackcurrant seed oil has positively impacted your life. Thank you for the wonderful sharing again. And next, let's hear from Manyi. Manyi faced a series of health challenges, but through consistent use of blackcurrant seed oil, she's found relief and healing. Manyi will love to hear from you.
Hello, everyone can hear me, right? Yeah. Hi, I'm Manyi. I'm a I mean the daughter is
So
Sorry, Manyi, I
we
think we can't
constantly
hear you.
Hi,
Hello, hello.
can you hear me?
I think you're a bit breaking up. Maybe your line is not stable.
Is okay now? Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's a bit better. Thank you. Or Manyi can I think it would be better if you turn off your camera so it won't use
Okay.
so much of the Wi-Fi.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, it's good now. Please continue with
Yeah.
your sharing. Thank you.
Okay. So hi, I'm Manyi. I'm a user of Dr. Secret skincare offers and also one supplements. So I used to be constantly struggling with stress and juggling a full-time job and
Sorry, Manyi, I
come and
think
find
you
you.
broke off. You broke off again.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah.
is
But
it
just
okay
one
now?
sentence. Yeah, it's good now.
Okay. So imagine like 300 work agents find you daily. So I didn't have a work-life balance, and late nights were totally the norm. My health start to go very haywire, like along the way. So in 2022, I was hit with severe fever, and which I don't really had all this fever, flu, and I wasn't even having my COVID, like touch wood lah. So, yeah, fluid in my lung. I had to take 12 carbimazole pills daily, and I need to be hospitalized due to all my symptoms because it was so serious. So my immune system and my antibody was completely down. And because of that also I had eczema and alopecia.
Hi, Manyi. Are you there? Hello, Manyi. I think Manyi is having a bit of a Wi-Fi issue right now, but no problem. Let's save the best for later. So can we invite Sylvine in first for her sharing? Hello, Sylvine.
Hi, sorry, I'm back. Hi.
Oh, hi, Manyi.
Yeah,
Manyi, you're back.
sorry. Yeah, because suddenly heavy rain over here, right? So the line was.
Okay, no problem. Then, Manyi, can you continue with your sharing, and then we'll save Sylvine for the next. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, I was where did y'all stop at? I mean, my line was broken from the alopecia, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So because alopecia, you have to treat it, right? It also meant you have to take steroid injections where you inject around the bald patches to stop the patch getting bigger and bigger. So I had to take that kind of steroid injections every 3 to 4 weeks. And it was struggling. I was struggling with it because it was suffering. You had to jab on your. So as if that wasn't enough, I also struggled with endometriosis. My periods were so heavy. There was one time I walked in a car park and my blood was dripping. It was like a murder scene, and my friends were all frightened by it. And also after that, I was also hospitalized. Yeah, this was the steroid jab. And then I was hospitalized due to ruptured cyst. Like people have cyst is so normal, but mine was ruptured in it and I didn't know. So all also from all the hormone imbalance. So imagine how hormone balance is so important in our life. It affects not only our energy, our skin, our hair, our period, like what Jeannie shared just now, our mood. It's not just one issue, but it's a domino effect entirely. So there was one time in 2023, I went to a training. There's a Taiwan 老师
sharing, and I was called on the stage to share. And I noticed the bald patches only after that. But one of the Taiwan Lao saw it, and she asked what happened to my health, and she introduced me to black currency oil. So without further thinking, right, I immediately take it, and together with Zyme. So I was taking my 5-DP, and within a month, my period not only got better, but my doctor also noticed the difference from my bald patches. So instead of every 6 from my injection, I can actually stretch it all to 6 weeks or 7 weeks for one patches. And to my surprise, there was also like tiny hair coming out from all the botak area. And in January 2024, yeah, I was very happy to see mirror after that, because I like to see all the baby hair. And after that, like 1 year after my steroid jab, I actually stopped steroid injection totally. And my doctor advised me not to, but I still want to. So I rely 100% entirely on supplements, which is black currency oil and also my 5-DP. So until today, there was thankfully no new bald patches, and actually there was no more botak, and I had very thick hair. So those of you who really see me in person can see my long and very thick hair. And my period has no more pain, and I don't create murder scene anymore. Yeah, so black currency oil is really a game changer, and I really share a lot on my social media too.
Thank you, Manyi, for sharing your incredibly brave and inspiring story. And you
Yeah.
shared so many experience.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Your experience really highlights how interconnected our health is sometimes, and how hormone imbalances affect so much more than just one part of our bodies. It might affect many parts of our bodies, and maybe our hair and our menstrual and all that. So, thank you for sharing your experience. Lastly, we'll hear from Sylvain, who experienced also remarkable benefits with our black currency oil. Sylvain, thank you for being here and sharing your story. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Sylvie from Abundance Group. I'm 25 this year, and a little about me, I'm also a mother to 2 young kids. Okay, when I was pregnant with my firstborn, I was having pregnancy hormones like the pigmentation. That's why I started using DRS. So at the same time, my mom, SD Vicky, also got me some supplements to try to support in my pregnancy journey. And I don't regret taking them at all. So actually, I'm someone who don't believe in supplements at first, but there is no doubt that it has helped. The supplements has helped me throughout my pregnancy and my breastfeeding journey. So a little about me. I'm also I have a full-time job that requires me to work odd hours lah. I am a PI, so my health and sleep are like haywire one way or another. And before I was pregnant, right, I can sleep throughout the night like 12 hours and I still feel tired. Until I started taking Frosco 565, then that's when I know like supplements help, because after I take it, right, I realized that my energy level, my husband also takes it. So we both realized that our energy level are actually improving compared to not as tired as before, especially since that we are juggling with work and 2 kids some more. So yeah, now let's go back to tonight's topic, okay? I want to share with you guys one of my favorite must-have supplement that is highly recommended and loved by so many of us. That is none other than the black currency oil, BSEO. So my journey with black currency oil, right, actually began when I was began after my firstborn, after my postpartum hair loss, right? It was so bad. It was so bad. Like you can see from the PPT slides, right? I was dropping an alarming amount of hair after each wash. It like every time I wash my hair, I drop so much hair. And as a first time mom, I was really scared lah, because I didn't know that there's something called postpartum hair loss. So after every day I wash, then every day drop, right? Then I like, this is something wrong, something is scary, something's happening. So I turned to my mom, SD Vicky and PD Chani for help. That's when they introduced me this supplement, BSCO. So I took it lor. I listened to them. I consistently take it for about 3 months. Then I started seeing tiny little baby hair growth, like 1 cm tiny little hair around my receding hairline. So you can see, okay, I had receding hairline last time. Then after that, the baby hair kept on growing. So I continued taking it even though after 3 months, then after that, the baby hair grew and grew and grew. And then it grew into like a fringe bangs that Chinese always call it the Korean air bangs. So it was shocking because not only did my hair fall reduce significantly after I shower, my hair fall don't drop as much, but my hair actually became fuller and thicker. Okay, so fast forward to my second pregnancy, right? Yeah, the pictures shown here. I was not dealing with just hair loss, which is inevitable for postpartum. I was dealing with bald spots. And the bald spots are not just small little patches. It was like really huge, big patches, like an M shape around my hairline. So actually background about me, hereditary, my hair has been always very thin, very little since young, and I had little tiny small bald patches. Was nothing alarming until my second pregnancy after I delivered the postpartum period. Then I'm like, hey, this is quite bad. The bald spot is quite bad. Then but I wasn't like that afraid as compared to the first time because I knew exactly how to tackle it, right? So I continued taking blackcurrant seed oil. And then fair enough, within few months, my baby hair bloomed and then it grew and then it became like tiny little baby hair covering my bangs. So as you all can see here, this is live and real hair. It's like all the baby hair growth. These are real hair, not fake hair. It's real baby hair growth from that currency oil from the supplement. I did not cut my hair. I did not cut my fringe. So that's all I want to share about my hair loss and hair growth journey. But do you all know that black currency oil does not just help about hair, it also helps with skin, nails, and the best part, it supports fat metabolism. But I want to share with you another thing is that my next favorite part about black currency oil. So it helps with period cramps. I think you all heard it in the earlier part of the Zoom, right? Yes, it helps with period cramps. A little about me is that before pregnancy, I struggled with monthly discomforts to the extent that I can be bedridden because I was just in pain. And then I remember there was one night I was really, really in pain. My husband had to order on the Grab delivery the Panadol and the heat pack for me. And it was late at night. Then okay lor, but I take Panadol, it only masks the pain. It does not solve the root cause. If you truly want to fix this issue, right, you need to treat the root cause. So after I consumed blackcurrant seed oil and after I give birth and my period came back, I realized that my period cramps, when I have period, I don't face any period cramps. It's like manageable, like bearable, like just an annoying feeling. Then it's like non-existent, or I don't really feel like I have period cramps. So I really, really recommend this supplement. So for ladies who struggle with the monthly period cramps, I feel you, we feel you. You know how amazing this supplement is. You don't have to suffer every month. And this, like, I just want to share that this is really a must-have supplement for both women and men. Yeah, you heard me right. I said men. Many husbands and dads are also taking this supplement, and it's also for their hair growth because men also have hair, men also will drop hair, right? So my dad and my husband also both take it because after they see my baby hair grow. And that's all for my sharing tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Good night.
Thank you, Sylvine. I love your energy and definitely I love your baby hair. I wish I could have baby hair like those. And thank you for sharing how blackcurrant seed oil has helped with your hair growth and reduce your period pain. Your experience shows that wellness isn't just about addressing one issue, it's about nurturing your body with the right nutrients. And your positive changes are really, really inspiring. Thank you. So, again, I would like to say a huge thank you to our 4 testimonials, Summer, Kylie, Mani, and Sylvine, for sharing such powerful stories with us. Each of you have faced different challenges, yet your journey all demonstrate the incredible impact that making the right choices, especially in terms of supplement, can have on our health and well-being. So from postpartum hair loss to thyroid issues and hormonal issues, your stories inspire hope and show that with the right support and supplement, we all can achieve balance and wellness. So thank you all once again for your willingness to share. We are so grateful for your experiences and we hope that they inspire everyone in this room to take charge of their health and well-being. So right before we start our Q&A session, let's take a group photo. Everyone.
For you, if you want to get out of this, so like zinc can support the growth of your hair, you take our OPEC 1+ a day. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Jeannie. And affect women who are breastfeeding, or does it affect milk supply?
So our black currency oils, right, the active ingredients is GLA, gamma-linolenic acid, and other essential fatty acid, which is generally considered safe for breastfeeding women. So, and there's also no strong evidence that black currency oil will increase or reduce the milk production. So I think it's okay for you to consume. But those with breastfeeding, right, if you ask me what's the most important, LB, Pro DHA, and Fosco is the key for you, unless you are having like hair loss issue also lah.
Okay, thank you, Jeannie, for answering our questions. And
Maybe, sorry, Jocelyn, I picked some more questions from the chat box.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. How many pills per day for hair loss? So it depends on your condition, but at the starting, right, try to have 3 soft gel of it every day. And based on testimonial share, black currency oil is consumed together with 5-day plan. How does 5-day plan help together with black currency oil? So for those, right, if today your diet is already very good, very balanced, then you still have some issue that you need to use black currency oil to address it, to solve it. And then it's okay. But today, if you know that your diet is not that good, your lifestyle is not that good, you have a lot of stress, you always stay up late, right? I can tell you that your body condition, the basic condition is not that good. So today we are using 5-day plan to like restore our body condition so it can make back to a healthy foundation. So today, if your body yourself have a good healthy foundation for itself, every nutrient you take, it can result better. So that's why you can you see just now Mani mentions she takes black currency oil with zyme, because zyme can help to provide the essential enzymes that our body needs, help to like 调理 like what we say, our body to become in a better condition, so all of the nutrients we take, right, can pair better to have a better result.
Thank you, Jeannie. So thank you all for the questions, but your participation and energy truly made this event special. But due to time constraints, we are unable to answer all of your questions. So if you have any other inquiries, please send them to Jeannie Ler, jeannie.ler@sg.bwlgroup.com. So Jeannie's email is also
Joaquin and Melody. Okay, so if my customer has tried black currency oil for 3 months for menstrual cramps, higher dosage of 3 soft gel, but it doesn't improve. Okay, Melody. So I can share with you, right? We have colleagues, we have testimonials, which is our colleagues, right? She has a quite serious like period cramps for around like few years already. I think 3 years already. She took 4 soft gels per day. Then, the condition only stable and resolved, and I think half year after she consumed the our black currency oil. So it's either you increase the dosage, or you need to be patiently for the nutrients to really take effect in our body. So, and of course, she need to try to know if she know the trigger of the menstrual pain. Like for example, if she likes a lot of cold drinks, she really need to cut down out of it, and you adjust it to 4 soft gels per day. And you try to observe for another 3 months. All of it need patience. This is very important when it comes to supplement. It's not like once you take it, or like what we say, like skin, actually, like our outer supplement, right? You can see the result in a shorter time, but supplements is something we need to do inner 调理, then only you can see with the result. So allow your body to have some times to see the effect, because hormonal things is something very, very deep. It really takes time to adjust. Yeah, over to you, Jocelyn. Yeah, I think I off my camera. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Jeannie, again. Thank you for explaining to us all the questions, and I am sure that everyone is going to sleep tonight with lots and lots and lots of information. So if we have any other questions that we haven't answered, please send them to jeannie.ler@g.bwlgroup.com.